Hi, everyone. I'm glad to be back with you guys tonight. It has been a long, long time. I wanted to spend a few minutes because I had stated in one of my updates that I wanted to come back and talk about a couple of things since my crises of 2019 that just kept coming at me. And so I want to take that opportunity to do that. I guess a little bit scattered right now, and the evening times seem to be my worst time. I'm much better in the morning, but not many people are up at 4:30 and 5 a.m. as I am. Let me say first that I am doing better. I'm spending time up in the morning, I'm spending time in the afternoon. I am driving again, and I'm trying to stretch out those distance. I did a 2 hour, 1 hour, and then 1 hour back last weekend, and that pretty much wiped me. I had to come back in and just collapse for a while. But I'm trying to get everything back on track and certainly looking forward to Thanksgiving and seeing my family. Okay, that brings me to the first thing I want to talk to you guys about because things are important and sometimes we let them get on the back burner and we don't need to. And up until April of this year, I could have told you that other than the cut that I had been dealing with for 5 years, that I was actually doing great. I mean, I was doing the fundraiser, I was busy in life, and things were just moving on. And then all of a sudden, the bottom fell out. And I wasn't sick, I was broken. And I try to remember that when people say something and I say, oh, I was sick. No, I wasn't sick, I was broken. And I want to talk to you about hospital stays. We all know this, but sometimes we forget about it. And I really found out April, May, June, July how important it is. So this is going to be the first of a couple of things that I share with y'all. Don't leave somebody that you love in the hospital alone. Just don't do it. It's it's scary. A lot of things can happen, and I'm not talking down about anyone. I have physicians on my page of all different specialties that are my personal friends. I have nurses, licensed nurses of all different levels. Um, I'm not pointing a finger at anyone. I'm saying that hospital can be a dangerous place. You know, we usually think that when we think about germs. Okay, hospital is a dangerous place for germs. Okay, I get that. But there are other things too. And, you know, I went straight from one hospital to intensive care at another and then stepped down and moved around and back home and back in and, you know, back under emergency care. And so many things happen so fast that I'm still working on my recall of all of that. Um, Things come to mind, and I'm like, you know, I just don't remember that. Don't leave people there alone. I know you. People go, well, how am I supposed to do that? I mean, I'm tired. I need somebody. I need to go home. I need to take a bath. I need to, and I get that. We all get that. Everybody needs to get a bath. You need to rest a little bit. You need to just go think and clear the cobwebs out of your head. Um, so look for people to help you, and that's easier said than done. I know that. Okay, I've been in this field. I've been in the mental health field for a long time, where we've had to help families. I've had to help families figure these things out, and I know it's easier said than done. But there are people that'll help you. Ask in your family for someone that'll help you while you go shower, take a break, take a nap, do the things that, you know, even bill pay, the things that you need to take care of. Ask extended family. Go to your churches, go to book clubs, go to, you know, I've even sent people to the Lions Club, okay? I mean, what you need is somebody you can trust to go in there to sit with your family member, to hand them a glass of water, to do those type things. Do they need to do the hospital's job? No, okay? I don't want families to think they're supposed to do the hospital jobs because they're not. And that's not what they're in there for. They're in there to lend a hand. You know, many times I was asked by staff. Will your family be taking care of you? My answer is always no. The staff here will be taking care of me and my family will be helping out. Okay? I guess I should say that many times I didn't say anything. I just stayed hidden up under the cover. And my family did do a lot. They did a lot of things. And because of my condition, we really weren't letting anyone else in. The staff wasn't letting anyone else in. So many, many things fell on my family, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we had no idea how long I would be there or what would happen or if I would ever even sign papers or what was going to go down with me. We just didn't know. And there were a lot of things to be done. And because I'm a paraplegic, you know, I take care of myself in a certain manner for safety and for health reasons. Kind of ironic, right? So, you know, my family did certain things for me. You know, I wear this kind of clothing. I wear, you know, these kind of shoes. I do that. Not that I was wearing shoes there. Don't get me wrong. I didn't have any shoes. I don't even think. I don't know. But you're not there to do your family's not there to do the hospital's job, but they're there to protect you. They're there to help you with certain things. You know, as I said, get you a glass of water, put a cold rag on your head, call the nursing staff if you've rang the button 10 times and nobody's come. We need protection in the hospital. There is no other way to state that, okay? I would also suggest journaling. You know, when I was in my accident in 1984, I journaled everything. I journaled, after I got to rehab, I journaled every single day. And this time I did not journal at all. My family did journal. And those journals are in my possession, but I don't believe that they'll ever be read. I pretty much made a decision that I won't read them. I don't see any point in that. It was a horrible time in my life, and I can't even say I had the energy to be angry because I was so distraught. So I don't, you know, I don't think I was angry. I was hiding, literally hiding. Maybe one day, you know, I don't know. But they did keep those journals for several reasons. They kept those journals because of everything that was going on every day, so that the person that came in next could say, well, she said this at this time, she said this at this time. I didn't say much, but it needed to be kept up with. Medication, certain things that people did needed to be kept up with, and it was. And I would suggest to your family, and I would make it known that journaling needs to happen. It doesn't matter if you're awake. It doesn't matter if you're asleep. It doesn't matter what's going on. Journaling needs to happen so that there's a record of your care. And it's mainly for them to go back to whoever comes in to fill in with them and say, that person can literally just pick up the journal. They don't have to be told all this confusing information. They can pick up the little journal and go, oh, well, wow, she ate a good lunch at, 12 noon. And I'm here now, so hopefully we'll have a good supper. And they continue with that journaling. It's very important. Maybe one day I'll read mine and I'll share some of the stuff that's in it. I don't think it'll be very much fun for me. You guys may, see some humor in it. But I do want to tell you that I am going to come back and talk about some things. With this happening to me personally, with it happened to me before in 1984, was a lot younger then, and with me being in the medical field, there are just some things that I want to talk about. I have to tell you guys, and I really see it sitting here looking in this video camera, I am 3.5 inches taller, maybe even close to 4. It has been a very strange thing. You're not supposed to grow at my age, okay? And the other part of it is my feet seem smaller. So I don't really know what happened there. I know there's no connection. But so many things have gone on. I mean, I went from being a person who was totally independent, doing my thing other than dealing with that stupid cut, to a person who could not do anything for myself. And it's kind of disgusting. It's kind of disgusting. It's humiliating. It's degrading. But all of that, as we know, is how you perceive something. And um, as for today, I'm okay. I'm all right. Um, I'm getting better. I think I have some permanent changes. And we'll talk about those a little bit later. They're not anything that's going to stop me from being happy or living my life. And as far as being taller, we had to make some adjustments to the wheelchair. And as I said in one of my updates, dresses are a little shorter, but if you know me, you know I'm not worried about that. So I'm glad to be back. I hope everyone's doing great. There's so much catching up to do, and I just don't think I'll ever even catch up. I think I'll just probably start where I am. And everybody has blessed me so much. You would not believe my room and my house, the cards, the flowers, the trinkets, the things that came in. And it was just so much appreciated. And my family appreciated it so much. The food that was brought here, that's not a really big thing they do in Florida, but that's Southern folks. And, it was taken care of. So I appreciate it. And I love you guys. And I'm going to come back and talk about some other topics that are really important to me that developed over these last 5 months. But it is nighttime, and that is the best time for me to get some relaxation and put this tall body in a horizontal position. So everyone have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.